Hey, it's Dr. Goldie. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining me live. Today, we're talking about breast cancer awareness. We're talking about breast cancer awareness, and I'm giving you tips all month long to help us prevent and reduce our risk of breast cancer. So, if you're joining me live, let me know who you are. If you're catching the replay, put that in the comments. And if you feel that this is information that your friends, your family, your sisters, and your coworkers need to know about, please share this video. So we've been talking about breast cancer prevention tips. Today, we're giving tip number 5 on how we can prevent and reduce our risk of breast cancer. First, tip number 1 was to eat more plants. We talked about how eating more fresh vegetables, more plants could reduce the risk of breast cancer. Tip number 2 was to exercise more. Yeah, we have all got excuses why we're not exercising, why we're not working out. We're all busy. We are all busy, but we need to fit it in to reduce our risk of breast cancer. Tip number 3 was to maintain a healthy weight. Yes, I know some of us are struggling with our weight, but we need to work on maintaining a healthier weight so that we can lower our risk of breast cancer. Tip number 4, we talked about it yesterday, and that was to stop smoking. Ladies, what are we doing? We can't be smoking cigarettes. We can't be vaping. We can't be smoking cigars. Really? Cigars? Ladies, we need to stop it to lower our risk of breast cancer. And tip number 5 we're going to discuss today. This may be quite sensitive. It's a real topic. We need to avoid or limit alcohol usage. Now, how many of us are drinkers? Some of you say, well, I don't drink alcohol. That's cool. That's cool. But a lot of us do. How many of us have a cocktail after dinner, or we go to a party and we have a glass of wine? You know what's all the rage? These wine clubs. How many are members of wine clubs where we get a bottle of wine every month? We enjoy it with our friends. We enjoy it with um, our sisters. We like to have a cocktail. How many of us go to the paint and sips that are all the rage? Yes, these paint and sips are popping up all over. During COVID, we were sipping, we were painting, we were enjoying ourselves, leading our best lives. But let me tell you this: alcohol drinking increases the risk of breast cancer, right? It does. Studies show that people who are heavy drinkers and people who are binge drinkers tend to have a higher risk of breast cancer. So how much can we drink? What's safe to drink? Like how much alcohol is considered safe? I don't know if there's a safe usage or amount of alcohol, but women, it's recommended by the experts that women enjoy or maybe partake in 1 drink per day. No more. No more than 1 drink a day. That's 1 glass of wine, ladies. And that's a small glass. I'm not talking 6 ounces of wine. I'm talking 1 4-ounce glass of wine, or maybe 1 spirit or 1 beer. No more than 1 a day. It's hard to stick to 1 a day. You go to a party, you start sipping. Before you know it, you've had 2 glasses, 3 glasses of wine. And what I find in my practice is that women who are struggling with weight loss, they're usually drinking more than they actually think they are. So they're struggling with their weight because guess what? Drinking alcohol packs on those pounds. So we need to limit our alcohol usage. Heavy drinkers are people who are drinking more than 3 drinks a day. You're having more than 7 drinks a week. You're considered a heavy drinker, and that's putting you at an increase of risk of breast cancer. So, ladies, we've got to reduce our drinking to lower our risk of breast cancer. That's tip number 5. So, who am I? I'm Dr. Goldie. I'm your health and wellness expert. I'm the founder of Illinois Wellness and Weight Loss Centers in Chicago. I'm your double board certified obesity medicine specialist, and I help women just like you to embrace wellness, all things good nutrition, movement, mindset, and great health to help you to manage your weight. So you guys can find me on the web at askdrgoldimd.com and on all social media sites at AskDrGoldimd. So follow me on all of my sites and share these tips with your sisters, your cousins, your coworkers, and your friends. Let's prevent breast cancer, ladies, and let's do it every single day, not just for the month of October. So I'll see you soon for tip number 6 on ways to help you prevent breast cancer.